Damn, man, you should crash on you, did it?
All right. Sorry about that. Looks like we are finally back online, and we got the fights going. Is this even the same fight?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I did crash, unfortunately. I had a breaker flip, so sorry about that. Let's see. Second round TKO is what they're saying. So we'll go ahead and just deal with that. Let's see. Well,
You said spooky one?
I'm not 100% sure who won. This is John running ranked. Okay. If somebody could inform me in either Discord or in the chat who won, that would be helpful. But anyway, sorry about that. Obviously, it wouldn't be a TC card without some type of some type of something happening. But let's get into our next fight, which should have been the first fight. BK Soul versus Gunny. Looks like these guys are already lobbied up and ready to go, so let's go ahead and move things on over to them. Hopefully we won't crash again. I don't think we will.
So not.
In the meantime, I got some coffee, so we're ready to go.
Just trying to confirm. Who actually did win out of that? I think King Jon Snow won.
Khalil is telling me in the Discord that Spooky won.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right, sweet. We back up, baby.
All right, hopefully we got some more fights that are being put together thanks to Khalil. Appreciate that. New prediction is started for Soul versus Gunny. Shout out to Prophet for the follow, getting us one step closer to 400 follows. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, good takedown defense there from Soul. Yeah, so it has to be careful here.
Oh, nice reversal.
Yeah, Gunnar Nelson down here, man. He's raw, bro. Good denial. Oh, he takes the back.
Yeah, nice back take from Soul. Good position for him. Unfortunately, he did not able to hold on to it for too long.
Good denial there.
And back to the feet.
Good calf kick there from Soul. Nice body kick there from Gunny. Good double jab.
Good idea to clinch up against the cage from Soul. Not able to hold on to it for too terribly long. Just a reminder to the fighters that are fighting now and fighters that are going to be fighting later tonight. TC has a 3 clinch per fighter per round. So do keep that in mind. A couple taunts there from Gunny.
Yeah, don't really know exactly who to give that first round to. Maybe we could give it to Soul. I mean, both of these guys were trading some nasty shots.
Yeah, I would say that this is more of a round for Soul. So touch of the gloves from both guys as we start the second round.
Light hook damage there. Yeah, Soul sneaking in the body uppercut, I see. Hey man, Gunny got some balls, Brian.
Whoops.
Good takedown there from Gunny. Soul was able to get back up on his feet.
I gotta remap my hotkeys.
His body needs some clinch knees there.
Oh.
Yeah, the good old 3-piece with the soda.
Oh, nice head movement there from Soul with the counter.
Yeah, I thought he was definitely going down for sure after that.
Kinda gotta be careful about ducking into a uppercut that's likely to happen.
Or a running flying knee. I like what Soul's doing here. He's basically just baiting out a lot of these shots from his opponent. I mean, even if he just were to just whiff 1 or 2. Man, sucks a land in there for Soul.
Oh, nice takedown reversal there from Soul. This fight is brought to you by Peepo Paradise. You can get all your it's more Pepe than anything else, but you know, check out Peepo Paradise and get free shipping after spending $50 and save 10% using code TCJedi. Just click the link in the chat, and you will find some good stuff. It's bound to find something that you'll like.
A lot of cool gifts in there. So if you got a birthday, you got Christmas coming up, you know, whatever.
Let me put it to
yeah.
you this way. The first thing that you'll see when you open up the link is cheeks.
Yeah. Good old frog cheeks.
Frog cheeks.
But yeah, get it for your friend, get it for your loved one. Pretty sure they'll appreciate it. But we're getting in round 3 here. Yeah, Gunny's not giving up, man, even though he got rocked really, really bad in that second round. Uh-oh. Nice jab to a lead hook there from Gunny. Ooh, good denial there from Soul.
Gus in the chat saying, my loved one would really appreciate some frog cheeks. Well, now you have a place to find them and get them.
And you can get and save 10%.
That's right. You can save 10% and get free shipping with over $50.
Dang. So free shipping and 10% off? Shit.
It's not bad.
Good denial there from Soul. Oh, good trip there from Gunny. Yeah, but he, Baron, this man is going to have to do something. I would like to see some sub attempts.
Yeah, definitely from Gunny. Here he goes with the armbar from the back. Draining that stamina.
All right, who's going to crack first? Uh-oh. Looks like he's trying to lock that in. Okay. Gonna have to get maybe 2 more attempts.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
First attempt wasn't too bad. Yeah, you don't want to give up your back. Yeah, if I'm gunning, I'm going for that. Yeah, I'm going for that rear naked choke, bro. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, and that's deep.
That's deep. Uh-oh.
He's got one more big submission in him, and that could be it.
Yeah. If Gunny can lock in one more submission. Yeah, he might not be able to. He's getting denied. Oh, yeah, he's not. Very, very close. Oh, he's trying to go for an armbar of his own, but got denied. Damn. See, people always want to do this shit at the very end, like the last 2 minutes. He should have did that from the jump, man.
Wow, it turned out to be a draw.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn, seriously?
Damn.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Let's look at this real quick.
28-28.
Yeah, I would say the third round gives it to Gunny here.
Yeah. That I agree with.
Wow. Bruh, Judge 2 and Judge 3 gave him an 8?
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
That is wild.
Hmm.
Oh, that's nasty work, B. Oh, man, you can't even trust the judges.
Chatify in the chat saying because of the 2 subs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. Well, there you go. It turns out to be a draw between BK Soul and Gunny, also known as the Steroid Show. Interesting work between those guys. Let's see if we can get into our next fight very quickly. Should be Jesse versus Tim. Yeah, it looks like they're live and ready to go.
All right.
Let's see. I don't have too much control over the volume, so hopefully it's okay. But these guys are already lobbied up and ready to go, so let's go ahead and move things on over to them.
Yep, looks like predictions are live.
Excellent. Predictions are up. We got Jack Shore being used by Tim. Conor McGregor being used by his opponent Jesse. Should be a good fight.
Hey, don't really see too many Jack Shore picks. That we can see some diversity here in this game.
Already landing with the body kick to Conor McGregor.
Yeah, it was like a little faint shot. Ooh, nice lead head kick there.
Man, Jesse coming out super aggressive.
Good denial there from Jesse. But that was a good attempt there from Tim. Ooh, that's what you don't want to do, especially against this version of Conor McGregor, or any version for that matter. Punch is coming out very snappy there from Jesse, but he's Tim is landing.
Yeah, Tim has to worry about that guard being demolished because Jesse will just keep landing on it until there's nothing left.
Nice. Ooh. Nice 1-2 connection there from Tim. These boys are just trading here, man. Doing a good job of breaking down the block there at Conor McGregor. Oh, good takedown.
Yeah, finally gets it after a couple attempts. Still 1:10 on the clock, and he gets reversed. Now with Jesse on top and half guard.
I like what Tim's doing here. Is that he's staying right there in the mix. He's not giving a lot of space. Oh my God! But he did get rocked.
Oh,
nice. That was a nice comeback there from Tim a little bit. He did get rocked twice in that first round, but doing his thing, man. I think if he can try to perform another takedown there and just try to maintain ground control, I think he'd be all right.
Yeah, I mean, even getting rocked, though, he still had some pretty good head movement to keep himself safe. So we'll see what happens, what he comes into the fight with in the second round as we start. Just getting right in Jesse's face. Look at the shots he's landing.
Oh, man, he actually should have went out after that second shot.
Oh!
Wow. Tim is out here showing some yeah, go ahead, man.
No, I was just gonna say he's out here putting Jack Shore on the map.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man, my goodness! I can't believe it. The referee stops it, and Tim is declared the winner by ground and pound. Look at this.
Damn, look at that. Damn. You put on a pure fucking clinic with Jack Shore.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not think, I did not see that coming.
Boom.
I mean, it looked like that Conor was able to take a couple more shots, but man.
Well, not this go around, Mr. Barron. But it's all good in the hood, man. Shout out to Tim for a good performance, man.
Yeah, seriously, that was probably one of Tim's best performances that I've seen in a while. Really, really laid it on Jesse, especially once he found his groove in the second round.
Yeah, I think that Jesse definitely had the opportunity to really get him out of there, but I don't know, man. The game shifts, like the momentum just shifts so wild. It's like, oh, here Conor McGregor's whipping ass, and then next thing you know, you got your ass whipped by Jack Shore. But it is all good in the hood, Mr. Jedi.
All right, well, it looks like we've got our next fight ready to go. Iconic Caden stepping in to fight Chatify. Chatify made some big waves during our tournament last week, and he's back to fight against Iconic Caden. This should be an excellent fight.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, man, Chatify is a dark horse. He came out of nowhere. Never seen this man. He just entered into the chat, worked his way up, and boom, there you go, man.
Well, both guys are already lobbied up and ready to go, so let's go ahead and get them going. I believe that this will be the featured prelim, the last prelim on our card before we get into the main card. So what a fight to end our prelims on.
Yes, sir. And predictions are up. We will see. All right, so Chatify is Conor McGregor. And we got another Torres pick. Okay. Good takedown there from Caden. Caden is no stranger here to TC MMA. Good job getting us back in the side control. Good denial there.
Nice posture up from Caden. Not able to do much, unfortunately. Chatify still working off his back. Defends the mount take.
I kind of came back into the side position. Now it goes into sprawl. Ooh, nice body combination there. Good takedown there from Caden. He's doing a good job of really taking away the stamina. Definitely what you want to, definitely do for Conor McGregor here. Oh, he goes for a back take of his own.
Yeah, it's a safe position to be, just to regain some stamina.
Oh, but now he's in full mount. Goes into the half guard position. Good denial there. Good denial there from him, from Caden. Checking stats while you're getting flipped.
It's crazy.
Good denial there from Chatify.
Not able to get the mount.
Yeah, it's a good denial from both of these guys.
Yeah, both guys are doing well on the ground. Chatify finding a space to posture up, but he loses it. Both guys back to their feet. Not much time left on the clock.
Try to, sneak in a little front you know, front lead kick or whatever. Yeah, that first round was kind of hard to tell, man. Could give it to like High Caden for the takedowns.
Hmm.
And just some maybe the control. Good teeth there. Good body hooks there from Caden. But he has to be careful though, because those hooks up top is kind of devastating there from this version of Conor McGregor. Very snappy jabs.
Both guys landing good shots on the feet. Oh, as I say that, Chatterfire hurts Iconic Caden.
Yeah, that jump was kind of empty. Good teeth there from Iconic Caden. Follows up with a takedown, but it gets stuffed.
Nice rear hook up top for Iconic Caden. Really working well off the jab from Iconic Caden.
Ooh. Well, these guys trading uppercuts. Nice knee there. Oh. Caden has to be careful, man, for throwing kicks on inside the pocket.
Almost did it again.
Yeah. Ooh.
Here we go. Third round. Touch of the gloves from both guys. The final round between these two.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was a nice slip uppercut there. That landed there for Chatify.
You know, for what Chatify was able to put on in the tournament, he's having much more trouble this time around.
I don't know about that, man. He's
Oh!
Oh my God! Was that a block counter? Oh man, we gotta see this replay. Please don't rob us of the replay. We like to use that for clips and all that good shit. Ooh. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
that
you
was
called it,
clean.
Pudgy. Jeez.
Damn, look at that. Bang. Damn.
Man.
Damn, that was a nice block counter. Ends his life. But you know what? I'm always glad to see iconic Hayden always here to to always put on a show. But fine, man. He's definitely coming up for sure, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's he's definitely making a name for himself very quickly, especially in TC.
Hmm.
So congratulations to Chatify. That was an excellent show. Let's see if I can get the stream back up on YouTube. Seemed to have gone down during the when the stream crashed. Let's see if I can get it back up. It says preparing. With that said, let's see if we can get into our next fight, which should be Gus versus Jaywad.
We are now entering in the main card.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is the main card. We're finally out of our prelims, so 4.5-star fighters are allowed. And, yeah, these guys are already lobbied up and ready to go. So we'll go ahead and get into it.
All right, get these predictions loaded. Even though no one has voted for any damn points for the past 2 fights.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, but hey, man. Listen, if you want to save your points, go for it. But you have potential to earn more. Let's get into it. Looks like we got Gus going with the Sean O'Malley pick. And it looks like Jawad is going with the Peter Yan pick. Peter Yan.
Yeah, this should be a good fight.
Ooh. Both of these guys are very defensive sound. Nice knee there from O'Malley. I like what Gus did there. Kind of did like a little step back, came right back into the pocket.
Oh, back to his feet and then right back down.
Good to know.
Oh, weird. I don't know why it was on that. Yep. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I gotta remap my my hotkeys. I don't know what's happening.
Nice feint, body kick there. Jawad.
Damn, I don't know what's going on with this. There it goes again. Shout out to J-Dime joining us for TC MMA 26.
Hey, my boy, Prime Time Dime. What up, baby? Ooh, that was a nice head kick that landed there for Gus. Starting to pick him apart a little bit. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice uppercut. Ooh.
Yeah, I think if there was 5 more seconds, he probably would have got knocked down. Like Gus would have knocked his opponent down. If 5 more seconds were on the clock. That was a clean uppercut. Nice body straight there. Follows up by hooks. Body kick there from Negus. Good to know.
Yeah, good footwork to get off the cage as well. Oh,
Ooh.
big
Wow.
slip. Oh my goodness, that rear hook is really doing some damage.
Oh, he's pointing down at him. Good lead body kick there from Gus. Oh, that was a nice slip there from Jawad.
Oh my goodness, and he gets him down. Both guys landing big shots. 2:25 on the clock in this second round. And both guys are swinging.
Nice 1-2 there that landed there for Gus. Oh, good block counter there from Jawad, but it wasn't
gets
enough.
Dropped. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that block is roasted.
Good body teep. Good trip there from Gus. Good trip there. Wow. Yeah, what an incredible round 2 from both of these guys, man. Definitely got to give it to Gus, because he's been landing some nasty damage.
Yeah.
I mean, both of these guys got rocked, but
both have gotten dropped. I mean, it's been a good fight so far.
Yeah, potential fight of the night here.
Oh.
Nice crushing uppercut there from Gus.
Man, really working on that block is Gus. Oh. Oh, he's got his man hurt big time. This is definitely the end of the fight.
Yeah, good old
oh!
Dang. Damn, what a troll. BK Gus.
Pudgy loves seeing all the antics and the gloating and the taunts.
Oh, I love it, man. But man, look at that. That little up position that he just did looks like how I was sleeping this morning. Jeez, man. man, shout out to Gus, man. Nobody put any money on Gus. Someone potentially could have made 10,000 points. Somebody put 10,000 points on Jawad, and jeez.
Well, at least somebody put something down.
At least. Yeah, they had 10K to spend. Jeez, man. Hey, man. Shout out to BK Nuts. Gus. I'm about to say BK Nuts. Oh, man. BK Gus.
Yeah, shout out to BK Gus. That was definitely an excellent performance from him. Both guys really, you know, were throwing down, but Gus was able to land that shot during the flying knee and just called it. Let's see. Alright, y'all, let's see. We're gonna take a small break. It looks like we have one more fight that's getting put together before our main event. So stick around with us. We will be right back. Thank you guys for the wait. We appreciate it. We've got Oath Kex versus NAE Corson coming up next, which might actually be your main event for tonight and the final fight on tonight's card. Looks like we're having trouble getting Art of War to respond for his main event, so looks like we're just gonna do it with this one. But anyway, let's get into it. These guys are already lobbied up and ready to go, so let's push it on over to them. We got Corson versus Oath Kex. The predictions are up. I know a lot of people have opinions about Oath, so hopefully we get some predictions going.
Or they'll just save their points.
Or they're just saving their points. Yeah. Mayhem UFC, thank you for the follow. Appreciate your family. You've brought us one step closer to 400. I think that makes it 398 followers.
Dang.
Hoping to get 400 today, but I don't know if we'll necessarily make it. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
Much love to you, brother. So let's see here. So we got NAE Corson that's using the Israel Adesanya pick. And it looks like Oath is going with the Alex Pereira pick. Always a classic matchup between both of these gentlemen here. And definitely looking forward to once we get everything all started.
Yeah, definitely.
But shout out to the people who came through on this this beautiful Sunday, wherever you guys are at. Morning, afternoon, evening. Appreciate you guys always tuning in while we try to get things taken care of back on the back end. But honestly, Baron, I'm really ready for UFC 6 at this point.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah, we'll see how everything all goes, but we still got UFC 5 in the meantime. And hopefully EA gets it right for the next one. Only one can hope. All right, sweet. Looks like we got the money on Corson. And let's get into it. Excuse me. Oh. Did something go wrong? Looks like somebody backed out.
Yeah, right. They backed out because this is going to be our main event. So they're going to do 5 rounds instead of 3.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. All right, I'm going to get the predictions taken care of again. And we'll do it for a little bit of a longer time for it. Predictions are back up, and I'm going to leave it on for 2 minutes. All right, let's get it. And again, Oath is he's no stranger to the TC community here, but for Corson, I definitely seen him fight every once in a while. He definitely has some good boxing.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to manage his distance very well. Good boxing combinations there.
Good knees from both guys.
Ooh, looks like he was about to go for a flying knee there and got uppercut. Ooh, nice front kick. Ooh, that was a nice uppercut there from Oath. Yeah, if I'm Corson, I'm probably going to circle to my opponent's lead instead of going for their power side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Alex Pereira hits just so damn hard, so... Oh!
Yep. Nice uppercut that landed. Mm.
Man, a very active round between both guys so far. 5
Mm.
rounds on deck for tonight, and I don't think it's gonna reach all 5.
No, I don't even think we're even going to get to 3. I think this is probably going to be at least over in the second round.
Hmm.
But if both these guys stay, if they stay distant from each other, then probably we might get to at least 4. And nice knee there from Corson.
And good body work there from Oath.
What a way to in that first round there. Probably give it the Oath because it got the knockdown. Man, look at that. That uppercut was nasty.
Oh, big shot there from Oath.
Good old nice left hand there. I would like to see some leg kicks come from Corson. Probably also do a little switch stance.
Some nice body work there from Corson. Oh,
Ooh, nice spinning heel hook. Heel hook. Nice, nice.
oh, uppercut hurts Corson. He's able to keep his wits about him though.
Another uppercut that landed it for Oath.
Oath really laying it on him. Less than 2 minutes on the clock in this second round. Corson, despite getting rocked, has been surprisingly, defensively sound for the most part.
Yeah, but Alex Pereira, man, like you said, man, he just hits so damn hard.
He does.
Yeah, I would say between him and Francis Ngannou, I would never want to get hit.
Yeah, Francis Ngannou is like a death sentence.
Yeah. Ooh, nice slip cross there. Nice flying knee attempt there. Ooh. Nice. Nice little stun there at the end there. Yeah, man, Corson's still in this fight, man.
Oh my goodness,
Ooh.
starting off with a lead front kick.
Just wake up in the morning with a whole fucking foot in your face.
Yeah, that's rough.
Have to go for that flying knee again.
Yeah, he's had a couple attempts at it.
Ooh. Nice uppercut there that landed there. But for the most part, man, Oath has really just been putting it on him.
Yeah, here we are in the third round with 2:40 on the clock. And like you said, Oath has really just been pouring it on him.
Yeah, the stamina is just about the same on both of these guys.
Oh my goodness.
Man, you see how wild those fucking hooks were? Oh my god.
Oh. And this could be it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
GG's, man.
Well, it looks like Oath Kex is walking away the victor after a tough bout against NAE Corson.
Yeah, definitely couldn't ask for a better fight than that, man. Yeah, those uppercuts, man, they were money all night. Jeez, man. Damn.
Man, congratulations to Oath Kex. If anybody put points down on him, you're a big winner.
Yes, sir. But you know what, man, you got to give credit to Corson as well. He's probably been in this position before. Hey, man, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good performance from both of these gentlemen, but it looks like Oath came through and he saved the day, man.
Definitely. Well, congratulations to Oathkex coming in, saving the day, and putting on a great performance. Um, with that said, though, I think that might be it for our fights. It does not look like we have any more fights. That was our main event. Should have been Art of War versus Whimpering Ian. But it looks like we cannot get a hold of Art of War, unfortunately. He must be busy with something. So, with that said, I think we are gonna close out the show from here. Pudgy, do you have any last words for our guests at home?
Thank you guys for tuning in or for another crazy day of fights. Even though it was some chaos in the beginning, but hey, this is total conflict. There's always a little bit of conflict or a little chaos that adds to the conflict. So hey man, I'm just glad that we were able to call some fights today. I'm glad that you're back, Baron. Glad that you're doing better, man. And hopefully everything will be back to normal, regular scheduled programming next week. And if you guys want to get involved, hit up the Discord link, and we'll get you on the cards, man. That's all I got.
Discord link is in the chat, so go ahead and click on that and join on up. We've always got a need for replacements for each card. It always happens. So, if you join and you're active, you're more than likely to get yourself a fight and get yourself shown on the aired card like you've seen tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We know that it's been a little bit of a mix up for this card, but it's first real card back in a while. So we're hoping to do a little better come next week. But with that said, we are out of here. We have had some good fights tonight, and we will see you all next week. Keep it real, keep it good, keep it real good. See ya.
Peace.